Hello! Today I would like to talk about how to improve performance management with key indicators for human capital. And I am going to present our work on how we identified key performance indicators for human capital within the integrated reporting framework. So, why to talk about these issues? Because each organization asks itself a question. What is it that might drive our performance? And subsequently, what can we do to support and to foster it? To be able to answer to this question, we have to be able to ask some reasonable questions about it. So, what type of questions might a CEO ask? Are we truly maximizing our human capital? How about human research director? How can we measure employee performance beyond just financial metrics? How about chief financial officer? Can human capital indicators help us make better investment decisions? How about operations manager? How does employee well-being impact our overall effectiveness? And I, as a potential investor, might ask myself a question. How does the company create and sustain value in both the short and long term? Can I access a transparent and comprehensive report that integrates all aspects of business development, thou clearly showing to me how value is created long term? Thus, we have some performance management challenges, such as impact of employee well-being, sustaining value and the value creation processes, making decisions about how to make better investments for the development of human capital, how we can maximize the outputs of our human capital. Can we measure something beyond just financial indicators within one organization, within one business model? And among different frameworks, there is one framework that also helps to address all these questions together, and this is the integrated reporting framework. Because its key aims include transparency in reporting, value creation, using integrated rather than silo thinking, and engaging with stakeholders, ensuring that the created value is actually going to last, at least for some time. And these aims are achieved because 6 capitals are viewed as both resources but also the capital that the company has, and they're human capital, social and relationship capital, intellectual capital, manufacturing capital, financial capital, and environmental capital. So, clearly, one overall key aim of this integrated reporting framework is to present the reporting on business development, combining both financial and non-financial information. So, considering the benefits of the integrated reporting framework that I have just mentioned, the question is, given the benefits of the integrated reporting, given the endorsement of this framework by leading consulting firms, given the continuous use of integrated reporting by some enterprises, why is the process of use of integrated reporting might not be necessarily rapid? And the answer is because there are both conceptual and practical challenges. And these challenges relate to the lack of standardization. So, for example, there are no standardized KPIs for capitals, including the human capital. There are difficulty in quantification, and this framework overall is global and voluntary, so which actually creates some challenges in standardization of the framework. The implementation of the framework might depend on the leadership style and the leadership goals, because in order to create such a framework and to be able to use it within an organization, there should be network of communication within and between the departments, which also poses the questions of how information channels through organization. And there might be also challenges with integration of this reporting, considering some sustainability issues. And finally, given the objectives of this reporting, there might be simply complexity in reporting. And so, Our primary research aim was to identify key performance indicators that can be used to measure human capital within the integrated reporting framework. So why to focus on human capital? Because human capital creates a strategic asset of a company, it drives innovation and boosts competitive advantage, it creates value long time, it boosts organizational resilience and adaptability, it supports sustainable growth, and it also supports leadership. So how did we do that? So we created a corpus of 56 integrated reports that we obtained from different industries, different countries, and overall we analyzed almost 2.5 million words. We used the distant reading methods of content analysis, and specifically we focused on the frequency, link and concordance analysis, and we did it using open access digital tools, Voyant tools and Kong. So what are our findings? So our findings could be divided into two aspects. We were able to identify key performance indicator areas for human capitals as well as specific competences. So the areas comprised employee competences, and the competences focused on skills, experience, education, as well as quality of training. Employee performance area was related to produced innovations and quality of performance. Employee well-being was identified as well, and it focused on specific aspects of competences: employee job satisfaction, commitment, growth opportunities available to employees, also observance of employee rights, and health dynamics. We also identify risk estimation area, and here in relation to human capital, the competence areas were as employee turnover rate and employee compliance with different types of documents. Financial aspects considered employee costs and investment into employee development, and sustainability aspects could be viewed as current employee value, implementation of equal opportunities, engagement of employees in decision making, as well as new talent acquisition. So, why this study matters? We were able to address a gap in the standardization of human capital KPIs for integrated reporting in relation to human capital measurement, because we were able to identify 15 key performance indicators across 6 KPI areas for human capital. So, proposed KPI areas and specific indicators align with Sustainable Development Goal 8, focusing on economic growth and employee wellness. But to be able to implement these KPIs effectively, organizations should align them with their specific operational and industry contexts. Overall, by tailoring these KPIs to their specific context, organizations can enhance transparency in management and human capital reporting, ultimately fostering value creation, which should boost the interest of potential investors. Thank you.